And welcome everyone to the coverage of the Women's Premier League Grand Final for 2025. Coming to you live from Melita Stadium, where we have two fantastic teams today. Teams that came first and second, minor premiers and second on the ladder. That's Holroyd Rangers in their third consecutive Grand Final, playing Quakers Hill Juniors, I think, or the Quakers Hill Tigers. My apologies.
Quakers Hill Juniors.
Sometimes I get mixed up with that. My name is Noel Donner, and we're coming together with my friend here, colleague, Zach Farah. We look forward to bringing you the commentary. But before we start the commentary, let's go through some team lists. Zach, let's start with Quakers Hill. Who do you have?
I have Ella Wilson in goalkeeper, and she's the captain. In number 2, Michaela Clisby. In number 3, Isabella Gritch. Number 4, Madison Phillips. Number 5, Leah Outskun. Number 6, Danny Freeman. Number 7, Madison Russell. 8, Abby Crookery. 9, Carolee Coote. 10, Jenna Howie. 11, Lourdes Molina. 12, Sofia Gurich. 14, Maren Schroeder. 16, Tara Schroeder. I believe they're sisters. 17, Alison Lindenberg. 18, Jamie Cumbo. 21, Christine Granero. 23, Tia Berg. Coached by Mario Cumbo, Jessica Lizowski, and managed by Kathy Cumbo.
Thanks for that, Zach. For Holroyd Rangers, we had in the goalkeeper, Courtney Franks. Then we have number 7, Bintang Halim. Number 8, Sarah Bernard. Number 9, Rebecca Horgan, the scoring machine that Quakers Hill was certainly keeping their eye on. Number 10, Dion King. Number 11, Angela Louise Gardner and the captain. Number 12, Amelia Miesel. 13, Louise Horgan, the second sister in this team. And 15, Kathleen Albinario. 16, Madeline Todd-Hunter. 17, Natalie Peugeot. The goalkeeper, number 19, Courtney Franks. 28 is Amanda Barrera Perez. 32 is Annalise Helene. 35 is Luana Takatuihi. Number 44 is Aoife Horgan, the third of the Horgan sisters. 76 is Daniela Kachich. 88 is Natasha Portelli, coached by the champion coach, Danny Risk, managed by Linda Parsons. Also, number 22, added late today, Jocelyn Frankham.
One more thing, Noel, for the match officials tonight. We have our young Isabella in the center, assisted by AR1 Taylor, AR2 Scarlett, and the fourth official is Bianca.
An all-female refereeing crew today at Melita Stadium.
That is correct, Noel.
So let's start with the feel-good story. The three sisters, the Horgan sisters for Holroyd Rangers, who are making a huge difference to this team. They're certainly a team of champions, but let's start up front. That's Rebecca Horgan, 58 goals this season. Some teams haven't scored that many.
Amazing.
And we have in the defense, Louise Horgan, the Rock of Gibraltar at the back there, defensive wall. And adding to the team after some injuries is Aoife Horgan coming in late, and also another weapon up top. The feel-good story is that their parents have literally flown in from Ireland for this match. And I noted that because on the back of their Holroyd Rangers shirts was Mother and Irish Dad, Mother Mary and Irish Dad. That's Mary and Adrian Horgan. We welcome them to this, to see their daughters flying in all the way from Ireland. So is this a champion team? Well, the Women's Premier League is a combination of three associations, the Granville, Blacktown and Hill Association, having the best of the female footballers in this competition.
And this is the third year running and all?
Correct. In the inaugural year, it was Holroyd Rangers defeating Park Lee. The second year, Holroyd Rangers were defeated by the Kellyville Colts. And this is their third consecutive year. But this is a little bit different. They are undefeated. And they are sitting pretty, waiting last week for the final, which was the defending champions, Kellyville Colts, now losing narrowly again to Quakers Hill. This year, Quakers Hill have had some tussles with the Holroyd Rangers team, all pretty close. Indeed, the semi-final, a 2-1 result. The account opened up with a Quakers Hill. I wasn't sure if it was a cross or a shot, but damn, an acute angle will open the account up in the first couple of minutes and set the tone for a gripping, fantastic match. Will we have it again today?
Well, let's hope so, no.
I certainly believe it will be. The kickoff is barely in a couple of minutes' time. I've met the teams. They've all warmed up. They're keen. They're switched on. They're ready for a big match to make history here at Melita Stadium.
Well, this is the last dance of the 2025 season for
Indeed.
the GSFA.
The last match, I believe, of all three associations is about to kick off right now. I believe all the matches at Grand Final Super Sunday at Blacktown have been completed or about to be completed, unless there's some extra time and penalty shootouts. But by the time this finishes, this will be the last match in the association. And what a season it's been. August itself, let's just stay with August. Unprecedented amount of rain, causing havoc, but not in the WPL.
Oh, it's everywhere.
They made sure games kept going on, unabated, to get to this very spot we're in right now. The grand final of WPL 3. Next year will be a different structure, different format, where we will have, I believe, 2 divisions.
We're about to welcome the 2 teams to the field.
We've already announced the teams. Let's welcome the teams FIFA-style walkout to the middle, followed by the Australian national anthem, where whether you be in your lounge rooms, in Ireland, or ever in between, rise for the national anthem. Let's welcome the teams onto the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have you upstanding for the playing of the Australian national anthem? Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is God by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, and march Australia fair. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
We're ready now for 45-minute first half
Of what?
of
Should be-
exciting, thrilling female football, the best in the western suburbs, or at least of the 3 associations involved.
Well, all this will
Granville,
come our viewers.
Blacktown and Hills. We welcome the viewers, and we certainly, to YouTube channel, we certainly encourage interactive broadcasting. So please feel free, wherever you may be it anywhere on the planet or just in your lounge rooms, post a comment. Let us know where you're watching this match from, and we'll gladly give you a shout out.
Also, post your predictions, your player of the match. Let us know what you think.
Certainly, later on, we're asking for all that once the players settle into a groove and you had opportunity, or we're looking for a result, or maybe you know right now who you think is going to win. Post that result. Keep the banter on the comments clean. Keep it respectful. And best of all, clever, funny, and witty is the best way to go. We'll give you a shout out. So please, on the YouTube channel, feel free to post a comment.
Mang, love your work, lads. Thank you for your effort throughout the final series. Should be a great game today. Mang, thank you. Thank you for recognizing us. Well, we hope it's going to be a great
Isabella
match.
Vitkowski tosses the coin. Rangers have won, and they'll be running from the northern end. The teams will switch around. Is that the first victory? The toss of the coin? Is it a good sign, a good omen? Time will tell. From what I've seen, having seen these teams play 2 weeks ago and then Quakers last week, they take no quarter. They play it strong, physical, and very skillfully. We expect nothing less in this grand final here from Melita Stadium. Beautiful springtime weather. A good 25 degrees out here today. Starting to cool down a bit now as the shadows stretch long over the field.
Number 11.
A slight breeze, but there's barely a tree moving in the background.
Well, it's definitely beautiful weather for a football game, no? It's Sunday afternoon, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for all those fathers out there.
Oh, certainly. To all the fathers, a happy Father's Day. You are the volunteers that are not spoken enough of. Of course, that doesn't mean the mothers aren't involved. We save that compliment to Mother's Day.
Well, it should be every day Mother's Day, no?
Oh, that is true. Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Especially a soccer mom.
Okay, Isabella Vikovsky in the middle with the ball. A very accomplished referee, albeit only 22. As it comes to refereeing, age is but a number.
Well, Megan Marie says no. She's so nervous. Go Quakers. Going
Quakers
to be a
Hill.
tough 50-50 game in opinion watching from my garage as TV set up as live my parents watching. Well,
and
enjoy
they're
the
off
game.
and running. Zach, I know you got an American accent, but not to offend the Quakers Hill fans. It's not Quakers Hill.
Well,
Quakers Hill on the way. Going left. Straight away, Marion Schroeder.
It's starting very hot, no? And a goal kick.
Will be all systems go straight in the fourth and fifth gear. No mucking around between these two teams. They have a very strong rivalry this year. Tight matches. And I'm sure the Quakers Hill girls are ready to knock the Holroyd Rangers girls off their perch. Top the ladder. Undefeated this year.
Goal kick, Holroyd.
Certainly, Courtney Franks sends it down the field. There she is, Rebecca Horgan.
She's their
The golden
target,
boot. The golden
target
boot.
player today.
The golden boot for 2025 by a country mile, I may add. That's Gardner coming in strong. Taken away by by Isabel Gretsch. Swarming defense. Rebecca knows how to do that. And Quakers Hill counter. Good ball moving around there. Gardner sends it to Helene. Oh, quick turnaround. Schroeder.
Good defensive run.
Got to the ball. Nice turn.
There's the
That's Aoife. Put on 17. That's put Peugeot.
Natalie Peugeot.
That's great. Sorry,
Well,
that's Sarah Bernard.
You can tell, no, both teams are coming on the pitch with a bit of aggression.
Oh,
they
it's strong.
really want this.
No mucking around, be physical today. The first team that will get into the groove, into the rhythm, will get the advantage. Gardner flicks it over, doesn't hit the ground. That's from Todd Hunter. Ball through. Schroeder. This time Tara. Tried finding her sister Marion. Goes over the sideline. Teams are just settling into the rhythm. Peugeot coming forward. Links up Todd Hunter.
Well, it seems like
Off the King.
started to settle in their groove.
Strong ball out to the left. It's too strong. Is that number 14 from? It is a 14. I don't have a 14 on my team sheet. Just had to be the number.
14 for Holroyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no 14 on the team sheet. Well, if you know the player wearing number 14, please.
Sorry, that's 44. That's Aoife Horgan. That's better now.
No.
But the third sister, Aoife Horgan. It's a long. My eyes are just starting to adjust because of the twilight.
That is called age.
And I turned 60 at Christmas. Yes. Going forward, Peugeot sends it. And receives it back. 1-2. Nice touch. That's Helene. Get the ball back. Schroeder comes across. Strong defense. And Elise Helene to throw over Bernard's head. Gardner looks for options. Sees Bernhard. Goes too long. Schroeder over the top. Looking for Gretsch. Finds Gretsch, plays it back. Here comes the fans in the back. Referee says, play on, advantage. No advantage. Calls it back.
Well, that's young Isabella in the middle of the pitch as the officiating official.
Officiating official, yeah. I guess it's correct.
Well, it is.
Bit of tautology. Have to assert yourself. Is that correct? Number 2. Michaela Cleese with a good kick. There it goes. Long ball. Finds a target inside the box.
That's scary.
It comes out. Oh, I needed Courtney Franks come out. Gets a hand to it. Deflects the ball. Or arm to the ball. Deflects. Let's look at the replay.
Well, what's the call now?
He comes off the keeper.
That's got to be a free kick for the keeper.
I don't know. 50-50. Look at the replay again. Is she onside from the kick she was?
She is onside.
Keeper comes out. There's a collision.
Did the keeper get the ball?
No, she got the ball.
No, she didn't. No, she did not.
Really didn't touch it?
Nah, she touched it after the kick.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. After the kick, it was touched. By her, it deflected.
Yes, it was deflected.
Otherwise, that's going for goal.
Well, Isabella called it a goal kick. Or she gave the keeper a free kick. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, doesn't matter. We play on. No howls for a penalty, so I guess it was a freebie.
That's a goal kick there. Let us know what you think. Who's the Women's Premier League Grand Champion after the 90 minutes of beautiful football?
We've played just 5. Is that enough to help you determine? Or are you swayed by your fanaticism for your team, your daughters, your nephews, your nieces, not nephews, your nieces, your cousins, your friends are playing in the green or the whites of Quakers Hill? Let us know.
Well, you don't necessarily have to be in relation to any of the players if you just love one of these clubs.
If that's true. If you're supporting your club, come on down.
Come on down.
Make a comment. Looking forward to giving a shout out. At the moment, the ball's basically being locked into the half of Holroyd to try and get out of it. Gardner
well, as I
finds Rebecca.
Both teams are out there with aggression.
The Gretsch sisters are playing 1-2. Hogan finds his sister.
Well, I'd like to make a confession, no?
Give us a confession, Zach.
I'm all for Holroyd.
Okay, well.
Sorry, but, being a GDSFA boy, we got to support our clubs, and Holroyd been the best representation in the Women's Premier League for the GDSFA.
Oh, it finds Gretsch in the middle. First touch, let it down. Yes, we disclose our conflict of interest. We are indeed part of the GDSFA crew, but we'll do our absolute best to keep a neutral commentary for you. Nice crowd in here in the grandstand at Melita Stadium.
Well, again, for those who just joined us, Noel, tell us a bit about the history of the Women's Premier League.
Certainly. This is the 3rd year of the Women's Premier League. Well, let's go back one little step. There is joint competition between Granville and Blacktown. Hang on a minute.
Hold your thought.
Schrader comes through,
There's a
shoots.
shot.
Franken sends it wide.
Ooh,
Hit the side netting, but the outside side netting.
That was very close. Megan? Yep, I believe you're right. They have a very good possession so far. Well, between both teams, they both have aggression. They're both hungry. Sorry, no?
Well, last time they played in the semi-final, it started like this. It was Quakers coming out of the blocks really fast. Took a while for Holroyd to get it into the groove and get it into the other team's half, Quakers Hill's half.
Well, that's similar to what you're saying, no? Because Holroyd trying to play from the back, and they're struggling to get out of their defensive third.
But when it happened quick and a nice counter.
Well, there you go. You can see some space on the wide channels. Yeah, Quakers, they're just aggressive. They're shutting down the space very quickly. They're not giving the ball holder any time to think.
Strong on the ball.
Goal.
We have one of our fans come to the commentary box. Oh, I see. So we have a score update. The Division 1 of Holroyd Rangers.
Holroyd just won on a golden goal.
Golden goal.
Well, congratulations, Holroyd Division 1 team, for clinching the Grand Championship.
They have a Division 1 team that's been pretty good for the last 3 years.
Well, I believe most of their Division 1 teams have made the Grand Finals, no, if I'm not mistaken. I think they had 10 teams in the Grand Final.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. They've got quite a few there, that's for sure. I don't think it was 10, though.
No.
Coming forward, long ball. Peugeot goes too far. This is the first time that, that Holroyd Rangers are moving to the top third and it doesn't last very long at all. Here comes a long ball. Throw that is. Helene fighting for position, using a body, but gives away a throw.
You were saying all about the history.
So there was Granville and Blacktown have a joint venture of all their female football in the Phoenix League. And after having that since 2017, 3 years ago, they talked about having a Premier League. So they invited several associations, and it ended up being Hills, Granville, and Blacktown that formed the Premier League. The best of the best in the West, I guess. Not discounting the Nepean and, of course, Southern Districts. There's Leah Outscorn coming down the right wing. So the first year, 3 years ago, it was administered by Blacktown, and Holroyd Rangers going against Parkley in the grand final. They won it. The second year last year, administered by Hills. This is the arrangement. It rotates the administration of the competition. And last year, Kellyville defeated the Holroyd team in the grand final, 5-2. And this year, it's Holroyd Rangers again.
All right, that is a goal there for
into
number
the box.
17.
Pajor comes in the box, looks to cut in, looks to cut back. There it is, across the face of goal.
And wins the corner.
Defended. Number 2, Michaela Cleesby.
And I understand, Noel, it's been renewed for another 3 years.
A little bit of a different structure. There'll be 2 Division 1 and Division 2 of Women's Premier League, inviting more teams for next year, next 3 years. So very positive. This is on the back, riding the coattails of the Matilda Mania from the World Cup. And we'll certainly get another injection of enthusiasm in February and March when the Asian Cup final is held here in Australia.
Women Asian
Mostly in Sydney. Dion King, very strong left foot. Sends it in. Nice curler. Keeper's beaten. Off the line.
Chance.
Off the line, number 5. Leah Outscorn defends. The keeper came forward. And the ball carried beyond her outreach. Dion King will try again from the other side. Get that left foot in. I think Holroyd should invest in a backstick player.
The goalkeeper barely saved that ball. No, it was actually going in.
Yeah, off the line.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green shirts in the box.
Yeah, Holroyd definitely pushing numbers. They can...
Floats it in again to the penalty spot. There's a header. Back
Still
stick.
dangerous.
Rebecca shoots. And it goes wide right.
It did not connect the way she would hope to.
Didn't get the connection. That's the first shot in anger. I can assure you there'll be a lot more coming. Quakers will know it.
Well, I believe that's the second penetration in the box for Holroyd.
And certainly Ella Wilson. She's mindful. Very good keeper. But knows who the Golden Boot Award winner is in the WPL. By a country mile, 58 goals this season. Gardner finds Pajor, comes inside. Back to Gardner. Through ball, links up, finds Sandra Bernhard. She'll square back in, option in the middle, back stick. Can't get high enough, a little bit too high for Aoife. Horgan still fighting for it. Turns, needs his support, plays it back. Todd Hunter plays it back. Louise Horgan sends it to his sister.
What a ball behind the line. That
Holds
is a
up,
brilliant ball.
Squares,
And she wins
deflection,
the corner.
gets the corner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen watching us, give us your prediction. Tell us where you're watching from. And if you have relatives or friends on either teams.
We'll give you a shout out. We certainly encourage interactive broadcasting, and we love our international viewers. Post a comment.
Another corner for Holroyd. Third
Dion
corner,
King, corner
in the last
master.
3 minutes.
The corner master to send this in. I think that he's on that back stick.
I thought King was the captain.
No, it's Angela, maybe last year. You've got Todd Hunter and Rebecca back there. Goes into the goal mouth. Up goes the keeper into her hands comfortably. Bit too close to the goal post. Didn't give her girls a chance to connect with the head on that one. Schroeder on the ball. Bit too much bounce on it. Can't get the connect. A lot of pushing the back. Very physical. Referee Isabella letting them play. Here comes Isabel Gretsch. to Schroeder. They've already turned the lights on here at Melita Stadium.
Oh, that's a free kick for Holroyd. Well, 13 minutes into the first half now, and we can see the game starting to come out of chill. Usually the first 15 minutes, both teams will try to settle in their groove, try to sauce out the opponent.
They've settled.
They've settled, you can see it. And Holroyd definitely coming out of their shell.
Holroyd will certainly put link those passes together. They look good when they do that. Quakers Hill trying to play a physical game and a faster game.
Well, given this is technically the second competition as an inter-association.
Cross. Through ball.
Oh, that's a brilliant ball.
To Rebecca, her sister. Keeper comes out, sweeps it up over the sideline.
She acts as a keeper sweeper.
Nice crowd here in the grandstands. Somewhat, it's close to 500. And on the hill and the far side.
Well, even our viewers online know.
And
it is almost got over 100.
Fantastic. Great to have you on. Let us know you're watching it from, be it from your garage, from your lounge room on your smart TV. Welcome to GDSFA TV. Post a comment and we'll give you a shout out. Dion King with the throw. Trying to link up. Got Peugeot and Rebecca in the front of the goal mouth waiting for the cross. There it is. Here comes Peugeot. Can't get there. Ella Wilson, safe hands.
I think one of your players just posted a comment now. Erica, hey coach.
Here's my always ladies, Division 3.
Oh, there's a ball there.
Here comes Gretch, Sophia. Can she turn? Here comes Hawkins, Isabel. Franken, safe hands. End to end. Both keepers involved now. The game's opened up nicely with good through balls, making for a very exciting football. Franken sends it down the field. Not Franken. Franken's her teammate, number 22, Jocelyn. Outschooled on the ball. Outschooled, really glad that they had one more game to play. She was red-carded in the semi-final against Holroyd. She served that suspension last week. The girl, her teammates got up, and she's now available as an important link in the chain to play for her teammates here today in the grand final. None would be more happy than her, of course. And her family, friends, and the teammates. Like I said, strong defensive link back there, number 5. Bernhard to Helene. Turns inside to Todd Hunter. Going forward, using a body. Needs to play it back to Helene. She squares. Oh, not really. More like a pass to the keeper.
It was supposed to be an early ball in the box.
Couldn't get a foot around it and target it towards her target woman, Rebecca Horgan.
Lil Mayo 98, can you do the replays when the ball isn't in play? Well, I hope our producers hear that.
We like to get as much replays as we can, so sometimes it does overlap. I've noticed Rebecca Horgan as the center striker is not playing the last man. She's sitting back aware she's being double teamed. She has a strong kick, doesn't need to be close in for the shot, but she's sitting back. Interesting development, interesting strategy. Let's see how that pans out. Michaela Cleesby at halfway will send it long behind the defensive line. Dion King rises high, put a head on it. But Isabel Gretch calls for handball, and there it is.
And they get the handball. Free kick from a dangerous spot.
I think Holroyd was asking for the foul and has gone against him.
Well, I believe the handball was against him.
Let's have a look. Dangerous position, 20 meters out. This will be Schroeder, or is it Cleesby? I think it's Cleesby, actually. Michaela Cleesby, number 2.
That's number 2, yes.
Michaela Cleesby takes corners and certainly a couple of good set pieces last week in the final.
That's an optimal spot. And she got a left footer.
Let's see.
She can curl it.
Left foot corner. Top left corner here.
There we go.
Goes low, into the wall, try going under.
And Holroyd clears. Only for Quakers Hill to come back again.
There's a limp of a pass back to the keeper. Franks happy to have the ball in the hand, sends it downfield. Where are the green shirts? She only finds white. Gardner on the ball, but Schroeder physical. Gardner comes away with it, finds Dion King down the left-hand side. Strong by Isabel Gretch. She needs to beat Louise. Comes around.
Well, let me tell you, the top line, Quakers Hills, it's actually active, very active. They're doing the press. They're winning the ball in the Holroyd area.
Isabel Gretsch, she scored from where she's standing right now on the 18-yard edge. She scored a cracking goal from there to open up the ledger 2 weeks ago. A very acute angle, and I wasn't sure that a cross or a pass, but she fired it in and just under the crossbar. Cracking goal. Again, I'm not even sure if it was a shot, but the speed of the ball, the cross in.
Well, I'm very sure she didn't mind whether it was a cross or a shot.
It opened up the ledger and put shock into the Holroyd Rangers girls, but they came back, steadied the ship. Long way to go. Todd Hunter on the ball.
With a steal.
Rebecca.
There we go.
Coming forward. No option. Has to go herself. Beats one. And there's Leah outscored.
Yeah, I believe that's a foul call there.
Referee's letting the girls play.
Oh, that's just going to have the card.
Double hander by Sophia
That's
Gretsch.
going to have the card. Yes.
Hand the pocket.
There we go.
Unnecessary. The fans let it know their approval for the yellow card.
There's no need to use hands.
They certainly play it physical, but when you cross the line from physical to illegal, up comes the card. Long way to go. Still 20 minutes in this half. She's got to be very careful. She may not be so physical on the ball now. If she risks another yellow, she's gone. In fact, at the end of the match last week, it was Kellyville who went down to 12 players, virtually making it impossible to win a match at this level. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a mountain to climb. And it just went from Kosciuszko to Everest if that ever happens. Ball goes through. Jenna Howe down the left wing. Strong
tackle.
Helene and Annalise Helene.
And that's a sportsmanship. She goes to her opponent and help her to get up.
Give a helping hand to Jenna Howe.
That's one of the beauties about the women game. There's always a lot of sportsmanship, unlike mixed teams. No.
Men's team.
Men's team.
Sending it down the field. Jenna Howe again. Can't control. Gardner comes in, but ends up.
Well, I must
Danny
say,
Freeman.
I'm enjoying so far.
Into Schroeder, inside the box. Strong.
Still there.
Let them
Still
play.
There.
Back stick.
Oh, it's over.
Oh,
what a chance.
Off the post by Gretsch.
There's a call there. There's a call.
Another volley. A volley from right to left. Out comes the foot.
What was the call?
Let's look at the replay. Freeman sends the ball through to Schroeder. Lovely. Could get the turn in. Comes across.
Yeah,
Isabel comes across. Left foot. Hits the post. Was it Isabel? No, it was Sophia, number 12.
Anna Schroeder, the Schroeder cousin here watching from the Shire. Don't underestimate these girls. They are hungry and want it more. We are all about the underdogs. They have the talent. I am not disputing that.
Underdogs, so we're talking about a Cinderella story, are we? Cinderella, will the shoe fit? Will it be a fairy tale finish?
Well, they've showed the hunger. Definitely they've showed the hunger.
Leah outscored and sends it across.
That was a
down
good play.
the field. Nice foot touch there. That was Tia Berg. She plays well in that right fullback position. Todd Hunter, where's she going with it? To Gardner. First touch. Looks for Aoife Horgan. Couldn't get the bounce on it though. Isabel Gretsch looks up, sees the sister and Schroeder in front. Finds the sister in the middle. Sophia turns. Couldn't get the touch on it that she needed. Good defense by Isabel Horgan. Peugeot slips.
There was a slip there.
Leaves up for Freeman. Shoots and wide. Sorry, Kiralee Coote, not Freeman. She's number 6. This is number 9.
Connect with the ball the way she wanted to. But that was a good play from the white girls.
Tell you what, these Quakers Hill girls have come to play.
Absolutely, and you can feel the hunger for the trophy.
Lots of confidence in amongst the girls here. The Quakers Hill team, sure they're undefeated, but they believe they can bring down Holroyd Rangers. Annalise Helene, too strong. Ball goes out, didn't give Peugeot a chance.
Well, I believe Holroyd are still struggling to build from the back. Quakers have read the game and they're shutting down all the options.
Jenna Howe. Throw. Isabel. Over the sideline.
And it's a Holroyd ball.
Annalise Helene with the ball. She'll throw this in. Field spread, but I thought by now the Horgan sisters, especially up front, would have injected themselves more into the match. Just not been given the chance to. Quakers Hill girls have done their homework. They know who to double mark. Todd Hunter sends it across. The bounce is in favour of Aoife. She goes herself through ball, couldn't quite get the connection. Rebecca was waiting for it. Instead, Isabel Gretsch down the right-hand side. Goes for goal, and it's over the crossbar, hits the back fence.
Well, so far I'm seeing the Quakers Hill team is the more threat team. They're coming back and back and back to the Holroyd.
It's raid after raid. The ball has barely crossed over halfway. They've only done it twice, and when it has, yes, Holroyd looked good, but yeah, they're camped down here in their own half.
Yeah,
Holroyd.
The Quaker girls, they're just moving the ball too quickly forward. They just finding that forward pass. They're not moving it around side to side. They
Franks to Gardner.
Going for the kill.
Helene finds Gardner. Needs some runners here. Here comes Isabel. Sorry, Louise, my apologies, Louise.
Here you go, look, Noel. It's just she's going to find the forward
Isabel. Pass. Sandra comes in. Todd Hunter comes in. Stronger. Gave her a whip around. Isabel again. Physical on the ball. Goes wide. Coot. Turns inside. Looks for the shot. It does. Deflected. Deflected. Nice play again. Good linking up the passes. I said it in the beginning of the match. The team that starts to link their passes first will take the advantage. And it has been Quakers Hill. And they have taken the advantage. In fact, 26 minutes of it, essentially.
I must agree with you, Noel. They have been the better team so far.
The bulk of the crowd are indeed
Holroyd
Rangers. They're silenced at the moment, wondering when their girls are going to move up through the gears. Here comes Gretsch with the corner.
6 players
nice,
in the box.
Strong, headed straight back. Over for another corner. Sophia Gretsch. Second attempt as a corner. They're all on the back stick.
Yep.
They'll come forward.
Back post.
Come through. They're coming forward. Oh, not the kick she wanted. Into the side netting. Didn't give her teammates any chance. She wish she had that one back again.
Well, I must say it's been an entertaining 26 minutes.
No goals. I would not have predicted that. I don't have a prediction.
Well, we have the first sub for Holroyd, Noel.
Number 22. That's Jocelyn Franken coming on. Meanwhile, Courtney Franks, goal kick, sends it downfield. Finds Todd Hunter. Sends it across to D. King. Full of running, coming forward, long kick. Only as far as the defensive line of Quakers Hill.
Let me tell you what I see, Noel. There is a disconnect between the back line and the front line of Holroyd. Their midfield, they're either pushing up too quickly or they're sitting deep, not moving up too quickly. And that's creating a gap in the middle where they're not finding their players. They're trying to go long.
The midfield is the bridge between your forwards and the backs, and that bridge is out of order at the moment.
Well, I hope Coach Danny can see that, and I believe his sub is to correct that.
Well, with his hand on his face, I can see him. He looks a little bit concerned, but he knows his team's good. They're undefeated for a reason. Here comes Gardner. Finds Aoife. Morgan comes forward.
Yeah, now
Look at this. They double team, triple team her. They're swarming over the threats in the team. And she and her sister up front, Rebecca, are the two biggest threats. They've done their homework. They have a game plan, and it's working thus far. Bernard sends it, crosses the middle, finds Rebecca. Here's a chance. Leah outscored. Too strong. They set the defensive line. Look, 4 of them back there and 3 in front of them. They're getting back very quick, not letting this undefeated team get into the groove. Here comes Rebecca. Physical off the ball.
Oh,
Jenna Howe. Again, physical. Helene. Sorry. Franken, sorry. Looking for options.
She's going for the long throw.
Throws it straight to Quakers Hill.
And another throw in for Holroyd, deep into Quakers Hill's half.
Okay, this is something they haven't had for a while. The top third, the front third of the field for Holroyd. Finds Rebecca, and they clear. Todd Hunter needs to get this one. No, Isabel has different ideas. Too physical. Too physical.
I must say, Quakers have been winning on the physical game.
Oh, they've come to game plan, no doubt. It's rattled and taken Holroyd out of their groove. No doubt about that.
I believe you are correct.
And yet, the score remains 0-0, which is probably something that would concern Quakers Hill. I don't know if they're playing the long game here, but D. King, 35 metres out. She will go for goal. She has a good kick, and the forward will follow in for the rebound or the save. There she is. Straight to the hand of the keeper. He dropped enough to not worry Ella Wilson, who will send this back to halfway. Strong, high. Schroeder. Been a bit quiet, Isabel. She'll try and beat King. She wins the foot race. Can you turn the corner? She'll try. Pushing her back. Referees let him play. Schroeder. To Schroeder. Intercepted by Helene. Sorry, so Franken, my apologies. Franken on the ball.
Holroyd's got to make the best out of this. They
coming
are
forward.
On a break. They just rushing that forward pass.
Yeah, that was a frustrating kick downfield, more in hope rather than design.
Oh, those are scary balls for Quakers.
Keep it there. Schroeder tried. A lot of pressure on Franks.
Well, I must say the grandstand is almost full, and the hill on the other side of the pitch has got some decent crowd out there.
Good numbers. Beautiful day for football. Temperature's starting to drop to a comfortable position. Comfortable number, 20, probably now about 19, 18. It was a bit warmer at 3 o'clock. Certainly at Blacktown Park it was, but still, good football. Quakers still trying to turn it inside. There it is. Deflected away. Todd Hunter to Gardner. Looks up.
See, this is exactly what I'm saying.
Sees Bernhard and struggling to get it over halfway. The rhythm certainly has been interrupted. But much like last week, not for this long, but all of a sudden just turned around with a sublime through balls and lovely touch by Rebecca to Horgan up front to beat round the keeper and score what ended up being a easy goal. But the build-up was great. Look, this one is now. Effort coming forward. She comes in the box. Left foot strike to assist. No, cut the fence.
Oh, what a miss.
I'm not sure if she wanted to go. She was in two minds. Had assist in front of goal.
I agree.
Do I go for goal?
Or do I pass?
Yeah, it could have been a tap in. It had to be pinpoint accurate. Looking at the replay there.
But a brilliant run through the middle of the pitch.
Just like the last time these two teams played. And it demoralised Quakers Hill momentarily. Certainly stung them that all this possession, they had a goal after 1 minute, but all this possession and they couldn't convert it. And bang, just like that. The Hawkins systems up front came forward. Beautiful pass. Here she comes again, Aoife. To his sister. Needs the touch still there.
Holroyd.
It just it wasn't sitting too high. It wouldn't drop fast enough for the stop. Gardner coming forward, asking a lot of questions of Quakers Hill, and they have the answers. Now they come forward. Isabel sends it long. Anywhere will do as long as it's not in their half as their team resets defensively.
Another defensive mistake from Holroyd team. And
I don't know.
Gives away a free kick.
I don't know if that was a free kick necessary. They had the advantage. Sophia straight to Schroeder, turning, going forward. But I guess a free kick from 30 metres from the front stick. Let the ball float in behind goal. Or Michaela Cleesby, she could hit goal from here. So I meant behind the defensive line. And just in front of goal, have her forwards running onto it for a header or a volley. Let's see, Cleesby, what are we doing? Perfect angle for it. Low,
she goes low, flat.
A little ambitious. A little ambitious.
Yeah, I think she was trying to go to goal.
Wasted opportunity. I think she'll have that one back. And more fans flooding to the stadium. It's fantastic. Into the grandstand. Why not?
Well, the game is not the same without the fans.
Father's Day lunch is over. They're coming out. Here comes Quakers do the poor clearance. Sophia trying to get the right foot. Can't get there. Schroeder strong on the ball into the box. Annalise, Helene. She knows how to use her body. Franken. Good shielding. Sends it down the field. Oh, number 9 coming back at it strong. Now Kiralee Coote. Sandra Bernard looking for options. Sends it down the field. Finds Rebecca.
But here's what I'm talking about. Look at
She
the
goes
midfield.
inside. She goes inside. Looks for a sister. There she does. Looks for a sister. Didn't come inside. Cleared away by Michaela Cleesby.
I believe Holroyd losing the midfield battle so
Dion
far.
King sends it long. Only to find Michaela Cleesby. Isabel Gretsch. Turns. Needs to beat Todd Hunter. Sends it down the line. Lovely ball. In across Louise. Defensively King. To send it anywhere downfield will do. Get it out of the danger zone. Leah Scorn finds Schroeder. That would be Tara. Back inside. Coote. Marion Schroeder strong on the ball.
Just under 10 minutes to go for first half. It's still 0-0 here. But Quakers look like the team closer to score.
They're certainly dominated territorially. What do our viewing audience suggest is going to be? Now they've seen 35 minutes of play. Score predictions. Let's start with an easy one. Who will score first? Who do you predict?
Give us your prediction.
Here comes Rebecca. Looks upfield. She'll take on Gretsch. She has good speed. Takes her on. Not Gretsch. That's Schroeder. Tara. Inside ball. Oh, didn't need that first touch. Let it down. A gut-busting run that ended disappointing. Now come back out again. Gardner turns it behind the defensive line. Is Rebecca Hogan across the face. Defended and blocked. And gets a deflected off her.
Yep.
Quakers still throwing.
That's correct.
Strong. Who was that defensive player? I think that was Isabel Gretsch.
Number 2.
Number 2, Michaela Cleesby. Not giving up. Great to see. Desperation in attack and defense.
She's on the ground now, and I'm not sure what's going on. But she's on the ground. She seems like she's struggling with some sort of an injury.
Looking to the medics at the bench. Referee.
Well, we can see there's a sub coming up for Quakers and also for Holroyd. Let's hope she's fine. She's been doing absolutely amazing so far.
Holding ahead. She's a bit dizzy, got a head knock, not sure. The player took opportunity to go to the bench, the sideline to get some water. She's onto her feet. Good sign. Oh, and back down. Hands on knees. I think we're going to substitution. Possibly a little bit dizzy. Actually, I'm just not sure. She's now holding her back. Either way, she's not in pristine condition to continue. Hope she shakes it off quickly and gets back on the field.
Well, the good sign, she's walking off the field, so that's a very good sign.
On her own merit, so the second half she'll be back with only 7.5 to play.
It could be just fatigue.
Number 4 comes on. Madison Phillips now replacing Cleesby. Jenny Howe with the ball, ready for a throw. Sophia lets it run. Nice tackle. Louise Horgan to Annalise Helene. Both teams strong on the ball. Louise Horgan to the box, but outscored. Sends it wide. Safety first. Let defensive line reset. Physical and desperate in defense. That's what's saving the day, certainly for at this little passage of play for the Quakers Hill girls. Franken tried to find a player with a throw. That was Horgan. Instead, the ball bouncing around. Todd Hunt at halfway, plays it back for safety. And leaves Helene intercepted. Louise Horgan. Physical work from one of the Gretsch sisters. Strong work at Isabel Gretsch. Physical. It clearly is rattling the Holroyd Rangers team with 6 and a bit change to play. 0-0. Both teams would love to get on the scoreboard before halftime. Number 28 for Holroyd. Barrera Perez comes on now. Another substitution. Coach Danny Risk looking to rotate his players, keep them a bit fresh, trying to find some chemistry. Rebecca Horgan trying to get behind the line. Outscore and comes across.
She's still there.
And ends the corner off the shin of Leah Outscore. Quakers Hill sends everyone back into the box, but for Marion Schroeder back at halfway.
King steps up to take the corner.
She's got a wonderful left foot. I don't think you'll see Ella Wilson coming forward. Last time she did that, the ball sailed past her hands and it was saved off the back post, off the line, and helped keep the score 0-0. King sends it in. Good ball curling. Oh, needed. It still goes in for a goal. What a goal for Holroyd. Not by accident or by design, it makes its way over the line.
Well, no, I don't really care.
Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the replay. The curler, as I called it, back stick. It swings. Keeper. Can she get this? Come too far forward.
I believe
over her hands. That was Rebecca. Couldn't get a foot to it. Or did she? It ended up making its way.
Goal.
It ended up making its way over the line.
Goal for Holroyd, scored by player number 10, Leon King.
No, it wasn't 10. It wasn't Dion King. Sorry. It's not Dion King, Rosanna. The corner was not a slam dunk ace. If anything, it may have been 13. Louise Horgan, she was in the mix, and her sister Rebecca. Either way, one to the good. Quakers Hill will feel the sting of that goal. How will they react? Here comes Rebecca. Oh, it would hurt plenty if they score another one here. Franken. For the nutmeg, but to whom? Only to Quakers Hill. Schroeder coming forward. Helene. Can't get back there. Instead, Sophia Gretsch takes on Barrera Perez. Touched too hard, and that's a goal kick. If you've just joined us, it's one to the good in favour of Holroyd Rangers. Territorially, it's been 85% in Quakers Hill. But it means nothing if they've got nothing to show for it. And that's what it is at the moment. A duck egg, a 0, a nothing on the scoreboard. They've toiled hard, physical. Some clever plays also amongst that. Strong plays, definitely. But still, how will they feel going to the change room with nothing to show?
Shout out from M. Mount to Go Ella, the Quaker Hills goalkeeper.
Ella Wilson. She misjudged that one, and she should have. I called it for her. Stay back. That ball's going over her hands. And in come pushing through was Louise, and I'm sure it was number 9, her sister Rebecca. Didn't get the first foot touch, but I think it came off the knee or her body, and with the keeper nowhere to be found, it worked its way over the line. Like I said, by accidental design, it crossed the line.
Ooh,
Michaela.
let's see.
Michaela's back on. Number 2 gave it a strike.
We're just under 2 minutes of the first half. Holroyd 1, Quaker Hills 0. Well, no, you think now we can give a prediction from our side. What do you think?
Well, I've got, I just think it's going to be a great game all the way to the end. It'll be a grandstand finish as we have Abby Corkery, the flowing red hair of Abby Corkery coming on the field as number 18. Also, Jamie Cumbo. Substitution. They played very well, both of them, last week and the week before.
Well, 45 minutes of certainly what it's living up to be what a great grand final for the women's Premier League.
It's a real struggle for both teams. Nothing's coming easily the way it should be.
Megan, I believe it did. I believe that was an own goal. The referee called it as number 10 for Holroyd, but I believe that was an own goal.
Actually, no, it wasn't referee unless the referee told Rosanna. Rosanna's a ground announcer. She said number 10, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, I believe number 10 of Holroyd, she missed the ball, and the ball as the defender behind
number
her.
10 was
yeah, you're right. She wasn't even in the vicinity of the ball.
Yeah, it's definitely not Dion King. He got the ball into the box. Ellie Wilson comes out, save. Yeah, if it hit the foot, it would have been a volley.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a foot, missed it. And I think it hit a knee or a body, I don't know, a gut, and it just bounced over. Across the line, and that's enough to take the lead. That's regulation, 45 minutes, and the marker board from the fourth official is 2 minutes to play.
2 minutes to go for the first half.
Down the line, ball over the line. Throw in, Quakers Hill. Abby Corkery. Looking to throw in, who's she looking for? Finds Phillips. They send it long. Tia Berg comes in. A nice battle. Aoife, can she find her sister? Outscored, too quick. Sends it over the sideline, safety first, allowing her defensive line to reset. That's a good battle. But Rebecca has not had it easy at all up front. Typically double teamed, but now she's playing more in that front line the first 15 minutes. She was sitting back. Aoife squares it in. Dangerous! Dangerous! Goal! Slam dunk! Ace! Who was that?
What a
is
goal!
That Dion King? I'm sure it's Dion King.
No. Hold on.
Left foot.
Hold that
Let's have a look for it. Let's have a look for it.
That is our
The
winger.
replay. No, it's Aoife. Aoife Hogan. Left foot
That is
slam
correct.
dunk.
What a goal.
Champion, she says to her sister, that's how you do it, my dear. Can you challenge me on this one? Well done. Looking down the grandstand. Mother Mary in full elation celebration mode. The luck of the Irish on that one. Come to Melita Stadium. And it's now 2 to the good in favour of Holroyd with the whistle about to blow for half-time. Referee Isabella Vikovsky keeps looking at the watch. Seconds remaining. Could there be a third? They rattle. Here comes Rebecca. Finds her sister again. She could find her sister again. She could find her sister. No, that's the sweeping defense of Leah outscored and sends the ball over the sideline. Touch of deja vu, but this time it's back at halfway, not down in that far corner.
Well, the job has just got a bit harder now.
Yes, the mountain turned from Kilimanjaro to Mount Everest.
I wouldn't say at Everest yet, but
It's
it's
getting
definitely
there.
getting there.
Here we go again, Aoife. What's she going to do with this one? Goes for goal. No, goes for tapping for her sister. There you go, Michaela Cleesby sends the ball wide. And that's halftime here at Melita Stadium in this gripping, exciting WPL Grand Final, where it's Holroyd Rangers in the box seat, looking to keep their undefeated season going for just 45 minutes more. And that will take the WPL 2025 crown. Let's look forward to that in 10 minutes, and we'll be back for the second half.
And we're back. We're about to kick off the second half of this Women Premier League Grand Final. Holroyd Rangers, Quakers Hill FC.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the second half of the WPL Grand Final. Let's go.
Just waiting for the match ball.
Becky said off. Not me, you talk.
And we have a second half kickoff. Holroyd starting with the ball. Trying to find their groove back into the game. Quakers. There we go. Who's that? No, that's number 3. With a good
Sophia.
shot. There's a
First
drop on
shot.
the keeper. Oh, good
Keeps it
recovery.
in.
Good recovery.
Sophia Gretsch. First strike of anger in the second half. So it happens, excuse my running. I went and received the medal for being the Always Laid 3 minor premiers. But whilst I was there, I spoke to Rebecca Horgan as she walked down the tunnel. I asked her, did she touch the ball? He says, yes, but it was an own goal. So off her, off the defender, and it trickled over the line for the first goal of the match.
Take your time. Catch your breath.
Yeah, I know, getting all excited.
Well, it's not easy running down the stairs in the grandstand, is it?
Didn't get a chance to finish my beef wrap.
It's right behind you.
Okay, sorry guys.
That's our payment, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We enjoy commentating for a...
we enjoy the barter system. We do commentary, and the association gives us a can of Coke and a beef wrap.
sandwich. Yeah, that's it. They feed us very well.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half. Let us know. How do you think Quakers will respond after being stung twice in less than 5 minutes? At the end, back in that first half,
Well,
physical
no,
play still there.
they came out hot on the second half.
Isabel Squares, right there.
They know
Holroyd Rangers.
an early goal at this stage, they will put him back in the game.
Quakers Hill will come strong, no doubt about it. But I don't expect Holroyd to park the bus. It's not their style. They'll be maybe conservative, but they know they have 2 weapons up front. The Horgan sisters.
We have a goal kick.
And the Horgan sisters might find opportunity, because no doubt about it, Quakers Hill will throw the kitchen sink. The kitchen sinks they have in their closets to try and get one goal back first and then the second one, especially late in the game. So you can expect holes to be in the back end defensive line. That's where the Horgan sisters will open them up.
Well, tell us where you're watching us from. Are you watching us from Sydney, from overseas, your lounge, your garage? Let us know.
Let us know. We'll give you a shout out. We love our international viewers, especially we have here, as I said to you at the beginning of the match, the feel-good story is the Horgan sisters are Irish and their parents flew in from Ireland just for this match. Mary and Adrian sitting down in front of us here in the grandstand, loving what they're seeing.
I love what they have written on their shirt. No.
Mother Mary and Irish dad. Sort of gives it away.
It does give it away.
They're pushing into the box, but they can't defeat the scrambling defense of the Holroyd Ranger girls. Another person comes forward from the defensive line. Quakers are throwing everything at it, this one. Defensive gets back. Like the first half, we got Quakers Hill dominating territorially, camping themselves in the Holroyd half. But despite all that possession, they were unable to score a goal. The scrambling defence and the goalkeeping of the Holroyd team have not been able to put a goal in the Quakers Hill ledger.
Well, no, you can see Holroyd players a bit more calm now. The nervousness is out of the door.
Oh, they have a comfort zone. Definitely 2 goals. But any coach will tell you the most dangerous scoreline is 2 to good. Tia Berg sends it forward, looking for Schroeder. Goes across to another Schroeder. I think her sister. Peugeot going forward. Stretching out. Gardner cuts back in. Looks for Louise Horgan. Stepping up from the defensive line. That's interesting. They've pushed Louise Horgan into the midfield now. Taken it out of the defensive line. Instead, back there, I've got no number 3 on my team list. I'm not sure number 3 is, but certainly number 28, Barrera Perez. She came in on the mid. Now she's playing in the centre fullback position. I think that's big, good change for Danny Riscomate. Tactical change there, bringing Louise forward. That's what you're saying, Zach. They're lacking the midfield area.
Yeah, but now you can see they have a bit of a presence in the middle.
Dion King.
That's too quick for her. That's just too quick for her.
And then across. So you now have got Louise Horgan in the middle. Will link up as best they can to assist on the left, Aoife, and down the centre, Rebecca. Now, I'm not going about just ignoring the rest of her teammates, but it certainly is a feel-good story having the 3 sisters in the one team, all the way from Ireland. Tia Berg, long throw, headed by her teammates, Marion Schroeder. Rangers ball. D. Kim will do the throw here.
Yeah, I must say the second half feels a little bit calmer than the first half, especially from the.
Well, 2 goals will do that. Two goals will definitely do that. King with another throw.
Yeah, you can see they're
looking to go down the
time.
line. Looking to go down the line, no doubt. There she goes. Headed in this time by Madison. Isabel Gretsch. Can she beat one? Tries to beat a second. Can she turn the corner here? She can. Can she square it in?
And she does.
All right, defensively comes across.
Still for
But
Quakers.
still, Tia Berg there. Good defense. That's Aoife. Looks up. Who she see? In the midfield. Finds her sister Louise coming forward. Strong defense. Well done by Sophia, but only as far as Sandra Bernhard. Finds Rebecca. Strong. Standing her ground with Leah outscored. Referee let the big girls play. Rebecca comes forward. Instead, Michaela comes across. Again, Aoife on the ball. Aoife Organ. No, my apologies, number 8. That's Sarah Bernhard. Isabel Gretsch.
Oh, it's still
Swarmed.
Holroyd. Still
Bernhard. Looks up. Oh, down the line.
Oh,
Aoife just wasn't strong enough. She comes back to the ball. Strong. Isabel strong, but Aoife's still there. Now, too many numbers. Quakers will send it down the field. Schroeder. Looks up. One ahead. Sophia Gretsch looking for the ball. Too strong. Holroyd defense. Time on the ball now. Louise sends it wide to her sister. Looks up. Needs help. Goes for her sister, Rebecca in the middle. Defended. Tia Berg goes to the centre. Cross field. Intercepted. Holroyd on the charge.
Still Holroyd.
Corkery, good. But Holroyd's still there. Corkery comes back.
In their time.
No need to rush. No more quick throw.
Take your time.
Quakers Hill. Setting a little bit deeper here. That's not customary for the first part of the match. Here we come.
Lucky.
With the ball. Fouled.
She gets the free kick.
Referee not playing any advantage. Give the free kick. Letting time for the Quakers Hill teammates come forward. The white shirts. Traditional colours are the green and white, but the home team, Holroyd Rangers, go with their traditional green and yellow trim. Any score predictions, Zach, and amongst our viewers?
With a bit of a disappointment, I say no.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let us know who you think's going to win this. Through ball,
That was
not quite
nearly a breakthrough.
I tell you what,
Holroyd.
this Leah outscoring, who's coming back out of suspension of a week, she's working extra hard in the back, centre back position. Stuck in the corner, plays for the throw in, doesn't get it. Yes, they look comfortable, Holroyd, and I think playing Louise in the centre mid
Has changed their game, definitely.
give them more ease, comfort, and confidence.
Well, we called it first half. They had a bit of a disconnect between the back line and the midfield.
Yeah, but now that she's the bridge, she's the glue in the going forward now. King, strong header, tries to link up. Rebecca not getting there.
Oh,
that's a high bouncer in the box. Clearance. Couldn't get the touchy one at Schroeder, gives it back to
those are the mistakes
Franks.
you want to avoid at this time of the game.
Back to Franks, who sends it downfield. Strong kick to halfway. Strong header. Well done. Madison on the ball. Still, referee letting him play.
Again, that's what's
still
different.
Gardner going across the field now to King. Quick first touch to Aoife, comes inside. Looks across to the right wing. Madison on the ball. Still there. Nice ball through to Rebecca behind the defensive line. Comes out, scoring. Catches Squire. That's a goal. Good save.
Good save.
Suction cups on those fingers by Ella Wilson. Nice strike. Really the first striking anger by Rebecca. But Ella Wilson matched her speed of shot, accuracy of shot with a suction cup hand. Bring the ball down with confidence. Making a team feel pretty good. That's a long ball, way too long by Gretsch. More of a pass to the opposition keeper.
Whereas some beautiful games happening in there. There's a lot of good combination from both teams.
Yeah, they've found their groove. At the ball in the back of the head. This is Louise. Trying to servicing her sister. Finds her. Going forward. It's the three of them working together. Aoife now. She'll go to her left. She does. Can she beat her play on the turn to corner? Squares. Ella Wilson there with a good save. Oh, it's a pleasure to see the three sisters working up front. Poetry in motion up there. Good move by Coach Danny Rees, bringing Louise forward from out of the defensive line.
Well, that's what's coaching about, identifying the issues
where
you're lacking.
It's great. When coaches see that, and we're both coaches, and you make a move and it comes off, it's like you're up for a Play of the Match award. Here we go, Tia Berg down the right wing. Takes on King. Fight and tussle. Gretsch sisters together. Sophia to her sister Isabel. Can't get there. And that's unnamed number 3 in my team sheet for Holroyd. Sending the ball over the sideline. "13 minutes of play at number 7 for Quakers Hill. Madison and Russell comes on.
I didn't see who came out, or yet she's on the other side of the pitch.
2 Madisons in this team, so I can't keep saying just Madison anymore. It's Madison.
Oh, that was a chance there.
Squares into the box. A cycle kick gets it out of the danger zone. Quakers Hill asking questions. Holroyd having answers. And that was it.
We are frozen on the live stream.
No, there it is. There it is. It's all good. No technical issues here. Our producer, Caitlin, in the studio. Thank you for your production thus far.
Is it Caitlin today or Chris?
Chris, I think they both were actually. I think Caitlin is doing the bulk of it. They're busy These production crews doing live stream for multiple associations. In comes the box. In the back. They're fighting for the ball, but once it hit the hands of the keeper, it's safe there. Anything after that's going to be a free kick.
I think there was a back heel to the keeper's head there.
Let's look at the replay. Let's have a look if it comes up. Referee brings on the medics.
Give us the replay.
Let's have a look. No replay on that one.
Here we go. Replay's coming. No. There we go.
Seem they're having a technical issue in our production room. Here it comes. Thank you, Caitlin. Long ball into the box. Awkward bounce. Schroeder comes to hit the back of Helene.
Watch the heel.
There's the
watch the heel.
Friendly fire? No, friendly fire. Yeah, it was Helene. There was a back heel but didn't hit the keeper. It was Helene and Annalise Helene. It's either the shin or the knee, the back of the head of her own player. Thanks for that replay, Caitlin, or Chris, whichever one I'm doing that.
Well, let's hope she's fine. Not a major issue, and she'll be able to continue the match.
Now, here's an interesting piece of trivia. Given that we have 3 associations involved in this competition, I only learned yesterday that there isn't actually a trophy they play for, a perpetual trophy. The first year, Blacktown gave a trophy to Holroyd, and they won that. Next year, Hills gave a trophy, it was last year, to Kellyville, and they won that, and they kept it. And this year, there's a 3rd trophy. So my suggestion is to all 3 associations, how about you pitch in, get one big trophy or shield or cup, and you play for that, and is kept by the winning club for 1 year, and then passed on to the next winning club. If you happen to go back to back, keep it in your club.
Same mentality of the Challenge Shield.
Well, Granville Association has a rich, glorious history. We maintain 2 of the oldest continuously played for active trophies in Australia. The Challenge Shield they actually played for from 1901. And yesterday, the Cotton Cup, we had the final of the oldest knockout trophy in Australia. That's from 1907. Now, I know it's 120 odd years later, but I would have thought that the WPL would have a perpetual trophy that they're playing for. Now I understand why there was no graphics for the last 3 years of the trophy. There isn't a perpetual trophy. So there's my observation. I trust that the 3 associations can pitch together and certainly retrospectively add the names of Holroyd and Kellyville to this trophy when they get one hopefully next year. Because the winner today will get their own trophy and they'll keep it. And of course, the 3 associations can have a perpetual trophy and have a mini version of it that the winning club gets to keep perpetually in their clubhouse. There's my suggestion. 3, post a comment and let us know. I'm sure the associations are watching the broadcast and they can see, well, the power of the people are talking. Meanwhile, we turn our attention back to the 6-yard box at the southern end, the Holroyd end. Courtney Franks
we can
on her
see
feet.
The second keeper for Holroyd is warming up.
Yeah, she's on her feet, Courtney Franks. All the medicabs coming out. I think she's going to be replaced.
I believe she did get a knock on the head.
Caitlin, in the studio, can you show us that replay again?
Please.
I didn't think it was such a hard hit, but I want a good look at it again and see if it was the knee or the shin that collected. Let's have a look here. The bounce. Schroeder comes in.
Don't focus
Helene
on
comes
14.
in.
Focus on the Holroyd player.
Keeper goes down. Helene into knee,
Yeah,
knee
there
and
you
forearm.
go.
Knee and forearm in the back of the head.
Yeah, I believe that's what happened there.
There's the back heel that does not touch.
Yeah.
It's the forearm and the knee in the back of the head.
Of the Holroyd player.
Yes.
So she was injured by her own player.
Friendly fire takes Courtney Franks out of the WPL Grand Final. Number 1. I don't have a name. If you know who's replacing her. Is it Portelli? Looking at my team sheet. Natasha Portelli. Daniela Kakic. I'm just not sure. I can't identify. Kathleen Albinario. There's someone else. So we have it from the committee of the Holroyd sitting in front of us that the new goalkeeper is Luana Takatuihi. We'll just call her Luana, make it easy, or Taco. Or maybe just call her full name, Takatuihi. Don't know if she has goalkeeping experience, but she quickly put the shirt on. She's definitely a competent outfield player. So let's see. If this rattles the Holroyd team, you can certainly add 3 or 4 minutes to the back end of this match now, when regulation time comes up. Louise to assist to Aoife down the left-hand flank. Isabel Gretsch comes strong at her. Beats Michaela Cleesby, but the ball sails over the sideline.
Well, Blake, I think you're wrong, mate. The keeper wasn't milking it. She's actually injured. So I think you spoke too early, my friend.
Come on, guys. Let's keep the banter comments respectful, clean, and I definitely love funny, clever, and witty. Give us those comments.
Well, she definitely wasn't time wasting, no, because she left the field on a cart.
She's left it on the Medicab. Okay, Dion King with the, I got a free kick of that one. Came in too strong with Aoife. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green shirts. Holroyd looking to attack. Dion King with a very strong left foot. She'll sail this behind the defensive line, look for the penalty spot. There it is. Strong header by Michaela. Louise looks up. She'll go far right. Now turns it back in. Looks for Sandra Bernhard. Strong defense. Louise to assist to Aoife. Turns in the box. Tia Berg can't get there. Cuts it back. Looks for tap in. Rebecca couldn't get the shot she needed onto it. She'd be upset with that one. It's a left footer. Didn't quite get the right foot. In comes Louise. What can she do? Oh, look at this. If you need a player of the match for the Quakers Zill team, don't look any further than number 5. Leah outscoring. Strong defensively. Louise sends it to the right-hand side. Corkery takes on Peugeot, sends it down the field. And now it's Holroyd coming forward, looking strong. Through ball, is it too long? Too long and over for a goal kick.
Well, there's a funny comment for you now.
Love my funny comments.
A little Mayo 98 saying Holroyd should be red carded for taking out their own player.
But you know what? There's nothing in the rule book that says that it must be an act on the opposition team, like fighting, Zach, isn't it? Like
oh, I was about to mention that. I agree. Yeah. I've seen an incident before where a teammate got red carded for having a go at his teammate. So
funny about that. I wonder who the referee was that match.
Let's move on.
Moving right along. Ella Wilson, big kick, sends it down towards halfway. Louise, there she is. We've been speaking of her a lot because she's stepped into the midfield and having a major impact on this match. She's putting her, the player of the match award will be awarded by the referees, and I think she's now on the radar in the second half. Dion King with her set pieces and corners on the radar. Long ball. Ella Wilson comes out with those strong hands, brings the ball down and sends it back quickly. This grandstand still full, waiting to erupt for the next goal. Next moment in play, who will deliver it?
Well, we can see Holroyd Division 1 players are popping into the stand after they won their grand final just shortly before this game started.
Yes, they are clearly the powerhouse female football program in the association and possibly in Western Sydney.
Well,
it will do good for all clubs to model their female football program on Holroyd Rangers. Very successful, big numbers. And the Women's Premier League is the flagship competition of 3 associations for female football. And clearly with the 3 consecutive grand finals, they're sitting at the top of the mountain.
And representing our GDSFA the best way you can.
Correct. If they can maintain this scoreline with 21 plus some extra time to play, they don't go back to back, but they go for they win 2 WPL championships. As they have Peugeot coming to the right-hand side with some space. Madison comes across, tries to beat on the right-hand side, Cuts it back. Looks for Rebecca, turns inside the box. Can she beat a player? Michaela can't clear. Tia Berg will try. Bit of a struggle here for Quakers Hill. Pajor will try and turn that corner. Can't get there. Throw in Quakers Hill.
They also stack their team with ex-MPL players. That helps. Well, mate, nobody's stopping anybody from recruiting good players. That is not an excuse.
That's an envious situation. Granville Waratah has a very young female football program. I would love to have ex-MPL.
Well,
as he comes across to Aoife, Berg there instead. Rebecca can't get that right foot balance or strike.
Well, no, as we know, Danny, he's not just sitting back and waiting for players to come. They actually work hard to recruit.
Danny Reist, the president
players
of Holroyd, he won last year the Association Social Media Award for a reason. Mind you, I think he just pipped Granville Waratah at the post.
Staying in the Women's Premier League, having an ex-MPL players on your team.
Very active.
It does not smear you.
Yeah, very active, getting the name of Holroyd Rangers out there in the female football sphere. And, of course, success breeds more success.
Well, it's like saying Liverpool, don't spend the $420 million that you spend this year. You can't get good players. That is not reasonable.
Here we go again. Dion King in the corner. Holroyd Rangers, 4 back at the center circle. No need to push them up.
Well,
they're leading.
Let me say this, Noel. The second half, they're showing why they're undefeated. They're definitely showing that in the second half.
This is their half thus far. Nice kick on the goal line.
Same.
Oh,
look at this. Save.
That was Louise this time. A little push into the keeper.
Well, I think they have the same style of the corners. King is just now knowing that.
She's just floating that ball into the goal mouth as close as she can to the win, forcing the keeper to stay back on her line and then allowing her charges to come forward.
What a save. That was off the line.
Yeah.
Well, we have our first prediction. Holroyd 3.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Let's see if they can score next. Quakers Hill. Love a grandstand finish.
Well, we'll see if you're right, Luke. Let's hope that would be the outcome. I'm not holding back. I am actually supporting Holroyd.
If I recall, and correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, if the semi-final was 2-1 at halftime and remained that way the entire second half. So are we going to see a scoreless second half here?
Well, again, let me say, no, both teams, you can see from the way they played so far, both teams deserve to be in the grand final. Both teams deserve to hold the trophy. It's just going to come down who's going to put more goals in the back of that net.
Here we go. Michaela. Through ball. That was Gretsch. My apologies. Outscored. Trying to find Gretsch again. Louise. Hogan. Dion King. She'll try and find Rebecca. Down the line. Just didn't have the legs. But there's Rebecca. She comes in. She'll take on one. Beats Michaela. Can outscore. It's been a good battle. Where are you going with this one? Shots on. Near post. Did not give Leah the opportunity to get to her. Tried the near post shot. Put it into the side netting. Perfect angle from the commentary position.
Well, you got to go for glory.
Rebecca wants glory in this grand final. Yes, she's a team player. But come on, scoring a goal in the grand final. Yeah, especially when her sister's done it. Not that I'm suggesting, I'm suggesting there's any sibling rivalry, but sure there is.
Well, on the pitch,
it's all healthy. It's all healthy. Through ball to Aoife.
Come again.
Tries to control it. Right foot shot. Sends it wide and long.
I can see what she's trying to do.
Oh, Holroyd is now.
She was trying to curl it into that far corner.
She's moving into from 4th to 5th gear. They're really ramping it up. Now they're asking the questions of Quakers Hill. How will they respond?
Well, we've just got a little bit over 16 minutes played to go.
16 and some change, no doubt 3 or 4 minutes with that injury time. The replacement of Courtney Franks. I trust and hope that she's well, having received some friendly fire, a knee and a forearm, the back of the head.
Koala killer.
What did Koala Killer say in the comments?
Well, no, that's the comment from Lily Mayo 98. It just wrote Koala Killer. I think he meant that ball, or she.
There we go. Helene. Let's turn your attention, ladies and gentlemen, viewers. Let us know who you think is the player of the match. Second half, I'm giving it to Louise Horgan.
Actually, I'm going for her sibling.
In the second half, but for the whole match, Aoife is, I think, Aoife.
She's been very active. She's a threat. She scored a brilliant goal.
Acknowledging Dion King with her corners.
But if we learned anything yesterday from the grand finals, I mean, usually it's the last thing that sticks in the official's head.
Here he comes. Strong play. Rebecca forcing Quakers Hill back. Sandra Bernhard looks up, sees Rebecca coming through, trying to get the ball behind the line. Sends it down the line to Bashaw.
That was a good run on the wing.
And carried over.
They win a corner.
Where's Dion King coming out of the left full back into that right corner position for a corner kick.
Well, just under 15 minutes for glory.
Looking around the field, let's look at the body language.
Will Holroyd bring the trophy back to the GDSFA? Or would Quakers Hill have another say in it?
And there's still another sting in the tail of this match for sure.
Well, it only takes a second to score a goal.
Now, this might sound very odd, but I hope Quakers will actually score. I love entertainment and a grandstand finish. So 2-1 with 15 or 10 to go. Why not? Let's have our fans and big numbers in our broadcast today. Thank you for joining us here on GDSFA TV. Coming to you live from Melita Stadium. In comes the kick. Corner.
Same
strong.
style of corner. It's the same style of corner.
It's the blue heat blowtorch when those corners come whipped in by D. King. Asking all sorts of questions of defense, goalkeeper, everyone. And they're really scrambling. It's a real threat. A corner is a threat. And when kicked just like that.
Would love to see it end with penalties, right? Penalties are not fair.
No, don't do that. Penalties are brutal.
And for the grand final, I don't think it's a good way to end your season.
Kira Lee Coote, number 9, coming on. She played a good match last week against Kellyville Colts, knocking them out, the reigning champions. The Gretsch sisters.
Quakers on goal, technically, I'm still in the running.
Well, the Gretsch sisters have not been anywhere near as dominating the second half. And the ball has been camped really in the second half in Quakers Hill's half, which is the complete opposite to the first half that we saw.
For entertainment purposes, the penalties are good. Well, I'm not going to argue that.
Oh,
Not
it's
in
a
the grand
thriller.
final.
It's a thriller. Tense, exciting, nail-biting stuff. Absolutely no doubt about it.
Well, personally, I hate penalties. I lost 2 of my teams that I coached this year, and your team, we lost on penalties.
Yeah, it's horrible. But if the option is what we had in Granville until 2002, which was corners, do you believe that? Junior football, and in fact all football at the Association of Granville, was determined by corners. So if you have 6 corners against your team and the other team has 3, you lose. And the team that had the least amount of corners wins the grand final. And it wasn't until 2002 at the Japan Korea World Cup where we saw 3 world-class matches every night at the perfect time zones, that there was a motion in Granville at the AGM, get rid of these stupid corners and let's start playing penalty shootouts. And there were those parents and people talked about, oh, it's too much pressure. But the kids wanted it, the parents wanted it, and that's what we had.
There for that shot? Yeah, it's too easy.
And the parents and the clubs got their way. And we haven't looked back since, so yes.
I agree with you. Well, the comment on your feedback, Noel, is, wow, that's a weird way to determine the winner. I agree with you. That was a weird way.
It was a weird way. And yet, I can tell you now, our all-age men in 2002, Granville Waratah, won the Division 1 championship playing corners. A very windy match, gale force wind. And rather than try and score goals, they took the ball in the corner, kicked the ball off the legs of the fullbacks, scored a corner, and they won like 9-2.
We should give it back.
It was clever, and they played in the rules. But it was the wrong thing. Soccer isn't about scoring corners, it's about scoring goals and saving them. So, yes, the motion from Granville Waratah was good enough to be supported by the majority of clubs. So tell us, other associations you're aware of? I mean, Hills wasn't around. Only recent, so they wouldn't have anything but the penalty shootout. Blacktown since 1979. They broke free and started their own one up.
Goal kick Holroyd.
Let us know what associations you know of that also had corners or some other way of determining a winner in a sudden death situation. Quakers still coming forward. Been a while with this been down here. Michaela.
Yeah. Well, the new keeper, the sub-keeper for Holroyd, have not been tested yet.
No tested, no questions asked of her. Here comes the first test. Over the crossbar. Number 8.
Peter, we love you, mate. Peter goes, I'm surprised that you and Zach still have your voices from last night.
Well, not that I'm spruiking a sponsor, but butter menthol lozenges go a long way.
I think we went through 2 packets yesterday.
2 packets yesterday, 1 packet today. Today's only 2 hours. Yesterday was 13 hours of commentary.
And Peter, let me tell you, a lot of yen soon.
But you know what also? It's the quality of the match to keep you going. The exciting, the thrill, the success stories, the Cinderella stories, the heroes, the villains. That's what it's all about. Grand final week.
Holroyd coming at it. There's
Aoife. Can she beat? She beats Oatscoon into the box. Looks for a tap in. Strong.
Good.
And earns himself a corner.
That was a good defending, though.
Number 4, Madison Phillips came in strong and legal. Needed to because if Aoife came in, she had her sister waiting for a tap in front of goalmouth. Now Dion King.
Well, we have a sub getting ready for Marianne Schroeder. She's getting ready to come on.
Schroeder's about to come on. Her sister's out there already, I think, Tara. If I'm assuming they're sisters, it could be cousins.
Peter, lots of surprises yesterday.
Just a minute, Zach. Dion King loads up.
Well,
all the defensive lines. Scramble. It's low, flat, hard over the keeper's hand. And number 17, Peugeot, taps herself in the head saying, I should have done better with a...
Yeah, she came from under the ball. She should have gone over it.
I know she's only a short one, full of energy, and it's easy to get under the ball, but she needs to at least have it level with the surface of the earth.
Well, MacArthur have considered one-on-one penalty shootout from halfway. That's the American style.
That was the American style back in the 90s, yes.
Well, that's interesting. Are they still doing that?
In America?
No, that's not in America. That's gone out the window.
They fell in line with FIFA, 100%.
I think they did that in 1998. Well, Peter, lots of surprises yesterday. Look, overall, it was a good day. It was a good day for grand finals. Very entertaining day. Most matches ended up with a high.
Oh, we love grand finals. Super Saturday at Granville Association. Part 2. Part 1 was last week with some of the Division 2 teams here at Melita Stadium and the rest of the association. Yesterday was all about Division 1s, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 youth, and of course, Australia's oldest knockout competition, the Cotton Cup.
I still think the weather spoiled our end of season. There's a lot of teams that finished third. They missed out on finals.
Third and fourth, yes. It was
because we ran out of time and field.
Let's not talk political. That was yesterday, but we need to work better with our councils to get more fields available during extreme weather patterns like we had this year in August.
Oh, that's interesting. It wasn't association, but was for the Bill Turner Cup for school competition.
What would happen there?
Play the golden goal, and both teams had to take a player off every 2 minutes until both teams were down to 7 players. And the first that scores a goal wins.
I've heard of that suggestion, but I've not known anyone had actually implemented it, so that's interesting.
Well,
Horgan through ball, lovely ball into the box. Peugeot.
Would you keep it in?
She turns it in, cuts back, but too many numbers there. Only as far as Bernhard to keeper, not a problem there.
Holroyd are not holding back anymore.
Sorry, that was Horgan, the other sister, Rebecca, hitting that one.
Just a little over 6 minutes to go.
Now, if I'm the coach, Coach Cumbo for Quakers Hill, start to...
You have nothing to lose.
Get your spanners out, unplumb the kitchen sink and start throwing them. He's got to throw everything at this now. Yes, you'll expose your back, and yes, you're going to give the Horgan sisters free reign at the back, but you're not going to get anywhere without scoring a goal, and you're just going to need more players up front or in the midfield to service your front line. The Gretsch sisters have been played out of the match in the second half, and at the moment, the top of the mountain, all you can see is Holroyd Rangers, undefeated 2025. Come on, Quakers, I'm rooting for you now. Let's get a goal. Let's make a grandstand finish. Again, all about the entertainment. That's all I'm after. Down the line. Quakers Hill struggling to get the ball over the halfway line. But the first opportunity they do, send players up. That's the instruction. Both coaches on the sideline for Quakers Hill talking about what they should be doing. What next move needs to happen. E for Horgan coming forward, beats one. Comes at Michaela, beats two. Couldn't get past. Leah outscoring. Clearly the play of the match. Comes inside again, shoots. Goal! E for Horgan seals the deal for Holroyd Rangers. And they will be at the top of the mountain and stay at the top of the mountain for 2025 because they are now the Women's Premier League champions. 3 to the good here at Melita Stadium. Holroyd Rangers. Is it Aoife Horgan who will take the play of the match with an effort like that? Solo effort. No doubt about the referees. That'll be on living in their memory. And they'll say, yep, let's give it to her. But I tell you, on the losing team, you've got Leah outscoring, coming back from 1 match suspension. She's played a hell of a match. But for her, it could have been a lot more. Strong in the centre defensive position. Now Quakers Hill throwing more players forward. Is it too late? Too little, too late? Let's see if they can get a consolation goal at least. Dion King with her laser accurate. No, this time it goes. A clever pass to Louise. Flick through. Can Rebecca get in on the action? The irony, she's the leading goal scorer in the Women's Premier League. 58 goals for the season. And she can't score one here in the grand final. Not that she matters. It's the crown that matters to her and the team. Zach will take the commentary for a second.
All right, we got Holroyd deep into the final third. Looking to finish off this game. Throwing Quakers Hill.
Well, I tried to arrange a surprise interview for everyone out there. I tried asking Mary, Mother Mary, on the back of her shirt, the mother of the 3 Irish girls, the Horgan sisters, who politely declined to be interviewed on GDSV TV, very shy, very humble, and her father, or her husband rather, the father, Adrian, on the back of his shirt says Irish Dad. He quickly and promptly said, no. To be sure. So no surprise, romantic little feel-good story other than to notation that they've come all the way from Ireland to watch their daughters play, the 3 sisters. At number 76, substitutions are being made. 3 big ones here. Certainly, Danny Reese feels comfortable putting on Daniela Chacic. Number 15, Bing Tang. And number 12,
Little Mayo 98. I'll do the interview.
Amelia Measle. Sorry?
You got a comment. Little Mayo 98. I'll do the interview. Well, if you're in the stands, show us yourself.
Yeah, if you're in the stands, no, it could be anyone.
Well, I just said if you're in the stands, show us yourself.
Which team do you support? How's that for a start? You know my Kufta roll sitting back there got cold.
I don't think you should have it.
No, I don't
You
think
can
so.
have your Coke.
I have my Coke though. I brought it in half time, but I went down to recollect my
Spoiled payment.
my minor premiers medal with my team, the All A's Ladies 3.
Oh, here we go. There's a goal.
Aoife coming through. He comes out scoring, beaten this time. No, she comes back at it. A good battle royale between those two. But it is Holroyd Rangers, a team that wins that battle. 35 seconds of regulation to play. The marker ball will come out to see how much time will be being played. Rebecca turns inside. She'll shoot from there. No, gives it to assist out wide. Looking for a cut back. 3 in the middle. Cuts it back. Tap in. Tap in.
And that's a goal.
4 to the good. Holroyd Rangers. Aoife Horgan, unstoppable on the left wing. Let's see who tapped that in. Was that Peugeot, number 17? Was it Bernhard, number 8? Let's have a good look at this one.
Yep.
17, Peugeot. Look at this. In the corridor of uncertainty. Who's going to get there first? A tapping from Peugeot.
5 minutes of stoppage time, no?
Carries over and a little tap in. It can't get any easier than that. And the superiority, the dominance of the undefeated Holroyd Rangers team has come to manifestation in this second half. You got to feel a little bit for Quakers Hill. After their first half, 40 minutes, they thought they are in this match. 0-0. But then the sting of 2 quick goals against a run of play from Holroyd set the scene for the second half. 2 more goals have been scored. But more importantly, Holroyd Rangers have dominated. Quakers Hill came here looking for a Cinderella story. But the shoe doesn't fit on this occasion. There's no last dance at the ball. No Prince Charming. This year, and perhaps rightfully so, the undefeated Holroyd Rangers will indeed be crowned 2025 champions. And if Caitlin and Chris in the studio, maybe it's a good time to show the trophies and the medals the players will be winning.
Well, a big hard luck to Quakers Hill. They've done themselves very proud.
Quakers Hill, a female football program on the rise. Clearly, they are now featuring in the top 2 positions this year.
Well, I'm very sure they're going to come back stronger and better next season.
And they have a young program too of young girls and all those ladies. They've got a good program.
Well,
one of the better ones in the Blacktown Association.
You know, no. Once you lose the grand final, it just keeps you hungry to come back and taste the glory.
Again, this is why we do it. Is it for the misery of defeat? No. It's for the thrill of the chase to try and get to the top of the mountain. They feel the glory of victory. And this is what the Holroyd Rangers girls will be feeling. Well, they're starting to feel it now, but certainly when they hold that trophy up. And doing an undefeated, I tip my proverbial hat. Actually, I do have a hat. I tip my hat.
You have a big hat too.
To this team. They are indeed the benchmark of women's football, probably in Western Sydney, at grassroots level. And well done to Granville's finest and now Women's Premier League finest.
Quakers did not make it any easy for them.
First half, like I said, they came out firing. But a testament to what grand final football is all about is that Holroyd did not buckle.
Chances.
Holroyd did not buckle. The defence was unbreachable. And because of that, despite all the confidence that Quakers Hill had, surely a thought of doubt in their mind was, what do we have to do to breach this defence? As they're coming forward, lots of numbers there now by Holroyd Rangers. More importantly, there's not a lot of numbers for Quakers Hill going forward. They've resigned themselves to the fact it's not their year this year. They get a free kick here from 30, 35 out. Let's see, a consolation goal perhaps. We've got Luana Takatahiwi in goals. Replacement for Courtney Franks. He copped some friendly fry in the back of the head. Shots in, nice shot! In fact, well struck by Michaela Cleesby, but well grasped. Volleyball style by Luana. Full of confidence. Get some action after all. Bintang.
1 minute to go for stoppage time.
Strong play by Cumbo. But to throw in the Holroyd. We're counting down the seconds.
Well,
under the minute as Isabella Vitkowski, center referee.
40 seconds to go for the season, no.
We give some credit right here now to the all-female officiating crew in the center. Isabella Vitkowski. On the AR on the far side, Taylor Stitzkin. and near side Scarlett Neckelman.
30
and
seconds.
the fourth official is Bianca Vitali. There's been no controversy. Well played, good sportsmanship, best team won, and all credit to everyone on the field and on the benches. And thank you to everyone being down here in the Melita Stadium.
And on YouTube channel.
Of course, all our YouTube channel viewers.
Let's hold the count.
Isabella.
And here we go now. Isabella
blows the whistle.
Blows
and
the
it's full time here at Melita Stadium because Holroyd Rangers have climbed to the top of the mountain in round one and has not been dislodged from that mountain. They are undefeated for 2025 WPL champions. Good luck to them. Unfortunately for Quakers Hill, valiant in defeat, put in all the effort. They can walk away knowing they did the best they could do. And that's all you can do. But it wasn't enough today. Today, as it has been very much all year, it's Holroyd Rangers' day.
Lil Mayo is a very cheeky one. All his comments very cheeky, but the last one I like. All credit to me for feeding the commentary bunda.
Well, my man, I'm assuming it's a man, maybe it's a female. Thank you for participating, all your comments. We certainly encourage interactive broadcasting. So yes, thank you for being part of the entertainment, both for the viewers and indeed for myself and Zach as commentators. It's all part of the grand final experience.
Well, a big congratulations to Holroyd Rangers. I mean, undefeated season, third season that they make the Women's Premier League Grand Final in a row. Won it 2 out of 3. Well done, Danny. Well done, Holroyd. It is a female program to actually look up to.
Clearly,
and try to replicate.
If all the people watching this live or on replay in the WPL, this is the benchmark.
Well, you can see the players and Danny. They are
celebrating jubilation as it should be, well earned.
Well earned and well deserved.
The Holroyd Rangers program, the WPL, is the benchmark.
But also, if we'd love our cameraman to take a shot of the Quakers Hill huddle in the middle, that says a lot. That says a lot.
That team is strong and valiant.
Well done to them.
Lots of humility. They understood the assignment today. They gave it their best, but it just wasn't enough.
Well, let's hope we see them next season again in this great grand final.
And the Holroyd faithful stand and applause. They receive it and give it back to the Rangers on the field. Thank you for the fans coming down and making this a special occasion. No point playing in front of an empty grandstand, but they came here in numbers. The green and yellow of the Holroyd Rangers at Guildford West from Guildford West Sports Ground. I think the Holroyd Rangers, the one thing missing from their club, they don't have a victory song. I keep telling Danny, get yourself a victory song. You've been so successful in the female football programs and competitions. Let's celebrate with a song.
Well done to Holroyd. They did us all proud in the GDSFA, clinching the 2025 Women's Premier League Grand Championship.
Okay, that's Steve O'Reilly, Chairman of the Association, asking my co-commentator and director, board director of Granville, to come down to help with the presentation. I think he is on the phone. What's he doing there? Either way, I'll keep the presentation and the commentary going. We're going to have on the microphone Rosanna Lantini. This is a 4 or 5 part presentation. First part will be medals given to the all-female referee officiating crew. That'll be then followed by the medals given to grand finalist medals given to Quakers Hill. That will then be followed by the minor premiers and grand championship medals given to Holroyd Rangers. Then we have the Player of the Match Award as determined by the referees. And if it's not Aoife Horgan, I don't know who else it could be. And then the final, actually one more thing, the game ball. Today's game ball is given also to the Player of the Match. No doubt she'll get it signed and kept as a souvenir by her teammates. Then finally, the presentation trophy. The trophy that will be kept permanently by Holroyd Rangers And I'm still saying to all the 3 associations, get a perpetual trophy, a shield, something significant, something big and rich and glorious that the players know they're playing for. Year in, year out. Danny Risk getting a hug from co-commentator Zach. And then another board director. Danny Risk, man with a vision for his club, taking them to the heights.
Which today was contested between Holroyd Rangers and Quakers Hill Juniors, with the match going to Holroyd Rangers in the end, and congratulations to them. Congratulations to Quakers Hill on making it to the grand final. I'd like to call upon their coach or manager to please come forward to present his team.
Oh, I think we're not doing
Sorry,
referee.
we're just going to do the match
There we
officials
go,
first.
referees first. Rosanna lost the script.
Yes, as we all know, we can't have our match without our match officials. So we'd like to congratulate them. In the centre we had Isabella. Assisted by Taylor. Scarlett. And of course, Bianca.
Scarlett Nickelman, another very accomplished at a young age. Earned the respect of senior players in both female and male competitions in Granville. And Bianca Vitali, the 4th official. Oh, he's choosing not to give, say a few words instead. Passing over to Ella Wilson, goalkeeper and captain of the team.
Just before I start, I would like to thank Holroyd. You guys have had an amazing season and honestly deserve it. We always are up for a tough game when we're against you guys, so thank you, honestly. Girls, I love you guys so much. We've had an honestly astounding season. It's been amazing playing with you guys. I love being in the back of your goal, so come back, please. And to Yasik and Mario and Kat, you guys put in amazing amounts of effort to be there every Tuesday and Thursday, so thank you all for that. And to the mom and dad, I appreciate the support. Thank you, sorry, I didn't forget about you. Leah. Danny. Luke.
Real player. The player of
Cheerily.
at least have the opportunity to play in the grand final.
And finally, to our river captain, Chrissy. Yasik. And Kathy. And me.
Congratulations, Quakers Hill.
No guarantee they'll be returning, so take the accolades and the achievement.
That, of course, brings
when it's
to
on offer.
our premiers
But if they
and,
continue
of course,
playing like they did tonight,
undefeated minor
especially
premiers
that first
of the
half.
Women's Premier League competition. And that, of course, is Holroyd Rangers.
Awesome. First of all, Quakers, thank you for the game. You guys, it's a real testament that you guys got here. You guys work really hard. You do make it hard for us, and we can't wait to see you next season. So congratulations for getting to the final. Now to my coaches and coaching staff, none of this is possible without you. So Danny turned the waterworks on again, but without Danny, Linda, Craig, and everybody that supports us, this doesn't happen. So without you honestly, this is for you, Danny, and everything that you do for us, and the commitment and the hard work you show our community. So thank you so much, Danny. Now to my team, undefeated, scored 120 something goals, right? No? And this one here is scoring over 50 goals, Rebecca. But you know, all of us make a team, and we all work hard. And I love coming to training and seeing you all guys. It's amazing. It's a great experience to be a part of this. And without you girls, like, and all of our hard work we put in, like, we can see the talent, the hard work, the commitment. So we deserve this, and I hope it's the same thing next year. All right, I'm going to start with Danny. Danny, the player.
Wait your turn.
Amalia, Courtney, Annie, Nat, Tash, Jocelyn, Pat, Dee, Luana, Chili, Sarah, Louise, Matt, Aoife, Bex, and then the coaching staff, Danny, Linda, and Craig.
Okay, we have one more presentation of the match ball for the player of the match as selected by the referees. And today, that player is number 44, in front of forward.
And an assist. Always a threat down the left-hand side. I even suspect that the Quakers Hill girls consider that a popular choice. The final presentation is the cup. The team will celebrate it. We'll leave you now with the scenes of celebration for the 2025 Women's Premier League Grand Champion Holroyd Rangers. That concludes the competitions of 2025. All that remains are the champions of champions. No doubt we wish the success of Holroyd Rangers, and that starts, I believe, next week for some association nominees. To them, good luck. To all nominations of champions in all three associations, the very best. My name is Noel Donner. I'm signing off for 2025. It's been an awesome grand final season, and I can't wait to do it again next year. Good night and God bless.